local, late breaking. This is KEZI 9 News Midday.
Welcome back to KEZI 9 News Midday. I'm Brian Anderson.
And I'm Jamie Hayes. We are continuing our coronavirus coverage now with a look at how this pandemic affects people battling cancer.
Joining us live now by Zoom is Janina Rager. You may recognize her. She's been to our news studio often as part of the Eugene Police Department's community engagement team.
And now she's battling breast cancer. And first of all, we want to thank you so much for joining us. And how are you feeling? You are a favorite among here in the newsroom, and I know our viewers as well. So can you tell us, how are you feeling?
I'm doing good. My doctors even think I'm recovering at a faster rate than normal. So that's good to hear, but definitely feeling better and keeping optimistic every day.
You've been essentially isolated in your home, and that's just one of the several effects of the pandemic on cancer warriors. What else is happening that you want to shed a light on?
Well, you know, Brian, I think everybody right now is in quarantine in their homes and stuff. And, you know, I hear a lot of people out there, I'm so bored. But I think that one thing that we're experiencing is we're not just quarantined at home, we're quarantined at home with what's at home. And I mean, it's vital that we don't have visitors and people that can infect us, especially the ones that are going through chemo right now. So, you know, and some of us like me, I just had surgery. I can't lift anything. I can't move much. I literally spent a whole week in bed alone. So I can't even do housework. I can't do yard work. I am just isolated in my house, no visitors. I'm blessed that I have my husband. And it gets very isolated. It gets very lonely.
And you were telling us that some cancer patients' doctor's appointments are even being canceled or postponed altogether. Can you tell us the COVID-19 pandemic and how it's affecting cancer patients' day-to-day basic hygiene as well?
Yeah, so there's, we actually were lucky that mine got moved up. I was terrified that my surgery would be postponed. And that's a big fear among a lot of cancer patients, is that their appointments will be postponed. I did get notification that they were going to move my radiation out another month because they're even canceling those appointments. And it's scary when you're battling a disease to know that, am I not going to be taken care of? Am I not going to be cured? Am I not going to get the treatment I need? As of now, you know, we're considered essential, so we are getting them, but we have to go to these appointments alone. Now with the COVID, you know, where people used to bring a loved one in with them to get their chemo treatments or get any kind of support system, we don't get that anymore. So it's very terrifying for people battling a deadly disease and going into rooms where you're having, you know, chemo put into your body and stuff. And you're in that all alone. Some people I've talked to on some cancer websites, they don't have husbands, they don't have friends, they don't have anyone. They're literally sitting in their house all by themselves. And when they go to do these appointments, they're all by themselves. It's heartbreaking.
During Oregon's stay-at-home order still in effect, how are you finding support?
You know, I've actually just talking to my friends on the phone, you know, I'm glad that I can work from home right now and do Zoom, Skype, all these different ways that you can communicate through the internet. I've also started interacting with cancer groups online. When I first found out I had cancer, I joined a group, Journey Against Cancer, No One Fights Alone. And within several weeks, I was asked to be an administrator because I interact with people so much that have different cancers and stuff. I think it's good to not only get input from other people, but be a good source of input for them. And that's kind of helping me through this right now.
And where are you at in your treatment process now, and what's next?
So I just, 10 days ago, I had a double mastectomy with half my reconstruction. Amazing teams, amazing doctors. You know, I couldn't ask for better. Now I'm kind of healing, and within about a week from now, I'll start meeting with oncologists to go over what forms of chemotherapy I'll be requiring. And once I finish with chemo, I will do the rest of my reconstruction. So basically, it's about a year progress to go through it all.
Okay. If you're just joining us, Janina is with the Eugene Police Department's community engagement team. She's usually here at least once a month on Thursdays and telling us how to protect ourselves in the community, and she's always making us laugh with her great tips. But she's also battling breast cancer, and she's just sharing how the coronavirus pandemic is affecting cancer patients such as herself. And of course, you're going to be able to find this full interview online at KEZI.com.
Janina, thank you again for joining us. We are all with you as, in your words, you rage against cancer.
Thanks, Brian.